a cute puppy! It's a cute puppy! Oh, he's a cute puppy! He's a puppy! He's a puppy! Oh, it's a puppy! We don't care how good this video is. Another juicy Final Fantasy game edition 6. In the opening scenes, Magitech armor with pilot inside Terra Brandford is going towards Narsh. Narsh is a snow mining country. They mine snow. So a treasure hunter named Locke, because he unlocks things, but with an E at the end. So maybe it's French. Decides to help out Terra Brandford and free her from the Imperial. See, that's me. I'm a ventriloquist. I'll be drinking water and I'll turn it into someone behind me. That's me too. That's me over there.
No.
I'm 3 people at once. I'm 4 people. How do I do it? That's enough with the story. On to the meat and potatoes of this review, which I think would be good protein and good starch. So, what makes this game good? The story. Let's talk about the story. Come on, guys. I'm a pretty princess. Oh, 14 main playable characters. How do you like those fruits that you eat on the tree? There's 14 of these guys in this game. And that's more than any other main series Final Fantasy game yet, until I say this, and then they decide to get inspired from it and say, let's do 15. And then they'll have more, and then this will be outdated. So, but so far, at the publishing of this video, there's 14 main characters in this game. I think it's pretty cool. The game will make you laugh. The dialogue is oftentimes hilarious, and I love the characters. They don't always take themselves seriously. Like the main character who's always taking herself seriously all the time. She's always serious. She's serious all the time. That's me. I'm a ventriloquist. I'm juggling. Well, remember last time I said there were no oranges? We have oranges now. We have an avocado. It's ripe. And some apples. There's, however, no main character in the series. It starts out you think it's Terra Brandford. But no. There are all these different scenarios and all these different characters, and it just follows a branching path of each of the stories that just carries through with each character. And I love that about this game. It doesn't happen in any of the other Final Fantasies I can think of. I'm sure they'll make another one that does that. They haven't until 6, so it was a great addition. Now it's time for the quiz question part of the show. There are 14 main characters in this band. Ben, what are their names? There's Terra Brandford. She's half human, half Esper. Right! Oh, Edgar Figaro. What? He's a king? And he kind of does kingly things, but he likes women. What? That doesn't happen. There's Celeste Cher. I just cheated. I looked at the answer. And she's... Go down so I can see the rest of the answers. No, don't show them. Now they know that I'm cheating. Locke Cole shows you up, and he's a treasure hunter. What? How does he hunt treasure? Treasure is something that's static. It just, unless it has wheels. I didn't look at it. I'm not cheating. Cyan Karaman, how does he do it? He's a samurai, and he protects his liege, and he always says thou. This is funny, because there's a thou scene. I'm not cheating. I'm not. Cesar Gaviana is a gambler, and he likes women too. And he's a thrill-chasing fat cat. Shadow is a ninja mercenary that slit his mama's throat for a nickel. Realm Aroni, she's a painter. She paints things magically. Dragomegas, her grandpa. And together they form a band of people that I've forgotten some of them. 14 of them. And they save the world with their characters. Oh my gosh, I forgot Sabin. He can suplex a train. You know what that means? That means, like, let's say this is a whole train. This is a train. And I got it. Well, you put global warming in a headlock. That's what you do. Well, he does that with a train. Then he just picks it up. And he's running away from it at the same time. How does he do that? That's a cool character. Kefka is the leader of KFC, chicken. He took out the E and this K. is now a C. You take out the A, you got KFC. Well, Kefka is not the leader of KFC. No, that was a guy named Jim. Well, he is a villain in this game, Kefka, and he's also a Palazzo, and that's his last name. And he can beat up people with his magic. Oh, yes, he can. And he can become a god through moving around statues. Yes, he can. And he's a clown, too, because he laughs. And he's got sand on his boots. And you got to kick that sand off the boots. And he, fire. Welcome to my barbecue. He's a very good villain. He's very one-dimensional. He's always laughing and mad and insane. Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? You'd get it if this was a pen and this was a pad. He's a waiter. Well, he says that. He's got a lot of good lines. Look him up. You know what? Dancing Mad is a great song too. We're going to talk about music now. This is my favorite soundtrack for the Final Fantasy series. It's also my favorite series of music albums produced besides maybe Nobuo Uematsu, who is the one who composed them all. And his soundtracks, which are all the Final Fantasy series. We're going to talk about the music right after we talk about the gameplay. Come on. The gameplay is fun enough. And you, what? You were recording that? I'm embarrassed. Thumbs up! In the PS1 port, you can put on sprint shoes because they're relics. And you go really fast and do this up. You go really fast. But you can't do that in the SNES port. You can also suplex a train. I've already demonstrated that, haven't I? What else did we do? Come on, let's go to the cheat sheet. Also, the Moogle Charm. The Moogle Charm, well, let me just adjust this a little bit. The Moogle Charm makes it, when you put it on Mog, he can, and then people don't attack him because you don't fight with it on when people attack you with it. They can't find you when you put the Moogle Charm on. Enemies. Yeah, you fight. It's an RPG. Cool. Hey! I saw that. The graphics are colorful. The sprites are detailed. Everything's okay, man. Yeah. They're all dated back sprites back from like the way in 1994, man. But that's okay, man. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Alright? It's cool. It's cool. Everything can become dated eventually. But the monsters are well drawn by a man who made them with his pen and ink. Sprites. Drink. And Vampire Hunter D, Angel's Egg, he did those. And he also did this game 3 times in one night. Hey! Sorry, was that abrasive? Am I in your face? I'm sorry. I apologize. We're going to continue to do this again and again. I often wish that this game would get a graphical facelift. See, I'm moving my arms this time. But more so than any other game in the series. But you know, it's probably not going to happen. You know what? They had it in Final Fantasy IV. They remade that game. It's not as popular. Uematsu does it again. 6 times in a row. And he's still stellar. Wow. The 6th soundtrack in the Final Fantasy series is my favorite. It may have some blaring horns, but it is very beautiful. Every track in it, except for a few ones that aren't as good, are just amazing. I would say this is the most well-rounded album. I mean, it doesn't sound as unique as like Final Fantasy VII soundtrack or 10, but you can remember it. It's very memorable, very good. For once, it's good to be serious. Let's be serious for the next couple shots, okay? Just me and you. Close up. Just you and me. We're together again, and it's okay. It's okay, because I'm gentle. I'm gentle. What's your favorite one? Mine's Dancing Mad. There's also Terrace Theme. There's a lot of really good songs in this soundtrack, and I really encourage you to just go out there and listen to things with your ears and not with your heart. Because when you listen to things with your heart, you're just too sentimental. But if you just hear this, you'll just say, wow, I've never heard this before, maybe I have. But the first time I get these things, and it's not nostalgia, it's just very good. Does that make sense? Of course it doesn't. Slap you. I have a few favorite moments in this game. I love the opening scene with the Magitech armor, walking towards Marsh or whatever. They're trudging through the snow. I love the scenes with Sabin and Gao and Shadow and Cyan when they're going through the scenarios. The 3 scenarios are just fabulous. And you know what? I think that when Celeste attempts suicide, it is very sad, but it was a very beautiful scene to see her come into the new world of chaos, the world of ruin, after the world of order was destroyed. Spoiler alert, I just spoiled something. Well, that was a great part of the game when you realize, what? I thought this game was over. I thought we were at the boss of the game, and now it's going on again, and it won't stop. When is this game going to end? Pretend this carrot is a map of the world of ruin, this carrot, because it's a carrot. Pretend it's a carrot that I'm pretending is a map, because I don't know what it is. Maybe it's an onion. It's probably garlic. Anyways, pretend this is a map, all right? However much I have a map in my brain imprinted from playing this game over and over again, it still is something I come back again and again to play. It's fun going through the stories. Sometimes feels simple, but it's brilliant. It's very well done. The music just gets me almost every time. I love the scenarios. I play it at least once or twice a year. I know that's obsessive, but it's also okay because we're together again. You and me. Yeah. This is not an onion. This is garlic. It's garlic. Okay, the fun levels are there. It's an old game indeed, I'll say that. But you know what? All the parts come together and make it right in the end. It's a fun, tight experience, and I give it 9.5. Just who is the main protagonist in this game, man? Out of 10.1. Very stylish, classic masterpiece. We're together again. It's just me and you. And it's okay. Because the thing is over. You made it. You're at the end. This is the end of this video. You made it. Thumbs up.